Hello, dear viewers. Have you ever pondered why some people venture beyond their comfort zones and reach incredible heights while others remain perpetual captives of cozy confines? Today, we will unveil the secrets of using Stoicism to step outside your comfort zone and elevate yourself to a new level of growth. If you enjoy this video, subscribe to the channel, give it a thumbs up, and hit the bell icon to not miss the next video. Are you ready to change your life? Rule number 1, set goals. Often, we set goals that are easily achievable, confining ourselves within the comfort zone. However, the Stoics teach us to challenge ourselves, pushing beyond established boundaries. Imagine that you can achieve more than you ever thought possible. This is not just goal setting, it's a challenge to yourself to reach a new level. Striving for goals beyond current capabilities is a powerful catalyst for personal growth. When we set ambitious goals, we are compelled to navigate through difficulties and overcome obstacles. In this challenge lies the strength to expand our horizons and transform our self-perception. The essence of this rule implies the need to find harmony between ambition and realism. Stoics don't advocate for reckless leaps into the future, but rather for careful planning and conscious progress. It's like raising the bar, but doing it wisely and strategically. Imagine that your potential is much broader than you assume. Set goals that initially seem unattainable and see how it changes your perspective on your abilities. Perhaps in this challenge, you will discover the reserve of strength that makes your journey to goals even more exciting and fulfilling. Set goals that will not only drive your actions but also become a source of inspiration. If you have your thoughts or experiences on this topic, don't forget to share them in the comments. Rule number 2, overcome fears. This stands as one of the foundational principles of Stoic philosophy, urging us not just to observe our fears, but actively overcome them. In the modern world, where fears can be both physical and psychological, Stoicism encourages us to view them as opportunities for personal growth. Fear, whether it's of the unknown, failure, rejection, or something else, often acts as an impediment on our path to goals. Stoics assert that conquering fear is not merely about eliminating an unpleasant feeling, but also about the ability to step outside our comfort zone. A crucial aspect of this principle is the realization that fears are often shaped by our thoughts and perceptions of the world. Tackling them head-on, Stoics advocate for self-awareness and understanding the sources of our fears. Thus, we can not only overcome fears in specific situations, but also cultivate a healthier and more conscious approach to life. Conquering fears is not just the key to achieving personal goals, but also the path to unlocking your full potential. Rule number 3, embrace challenges as opportunities for growth. So picture this. You stand before a challenge, sensing that exciting moment of anticipation. But how often do we fear stepping into the unknown? Sometimes it's challenging to see potential in what appears to be a trial. But what if I tell you that in every challenge there's something more than just difficulties and obstacles? The secret lies in recognizing challenges as guiding signs on the path of your personal growth. They're not just moments of trials, they are unique opportunities for your own development. When we start viewing challenges as opportunities for growth, we flip our perception. Instead of grappling with difficulties, we begin to see them as a chance to become better, stronger, wiser. Perhaps you've encountered an obstacle on your way to a goal, and it seems like a daunting challenge. But what if, instead of resisting, you embrace the challenge and see it as a bridge to new possibilities? After all, it's often in moments of difficulty that we reveal reserves and abilities we never even suspected. By embracing challenges as opportunities for growth, we become the architects of our destiny. We don't fear difficulties, we meet them with a readiness to step beyond our comfort zone. In these challenges, we find the necessary currency for our personal growth: experience, knowledge, willpower, and the ability to overcome difficulties. Rule number 4, evaluate your progress and celebrate achievements. Often, we forget to acknowledge our achievements and appreciate our own journey. Stoics teach us not only to set goals, but also to regularly evaluate our steps towards them. This approach allows us to assess not only the final results, but the entire process of moving forward. And here's where the real intrigue begins. Evaluating your progress is not just a formal exercise, It's a kind of inner dialogue with yourself. How often do we allow ourselves to enjoy the small victories we've achieved? Stoics urge us to see every moment of progress as a reason for pride and inspiration. Celebrating achievements doesn't mean stopping at what has been accomplished. On the contrary, it's a stimulus for further effort and growth. When we acknowledge our successes, it creates positive motivation to keep going. The essence is that every moment marked as an achievement becomes a source of energy for new endeavors. Evaluating your progress also helps us avoid excessive self-criticism and strive for balance. Stoics teach us to be objective in assessing our efforts, avoid excessive perfectionism, and value every step on the path to the goal. Subscribe to the channel, hit the bell to stay tuned for new videos. Rule number 5. Share your thoughts and ideas. This Stoic principle has a profound impact on our lives, urging us to engage in honest and open exchanges of thoughts, despite potential difficulties and risks. In our daily lives, we often shy away from expressing our ideas, fearing disapproval, criticism, or even misunderstanding from those around us. But the Stoics teach us that it is precisely in this act of openness and vulnerability that strength lies. The philosophy revolves around the idea that by choosing to share our inner world, we open the doors to genuine mutual understanding. The principle, "Do not be afraid to share your thoughts and ideas," also emphasizes the importance of diversity and individuality in society. Each of us carries a unique experience and perspective on the world, and sharing this richness can be a source of inspiration and enrichment for others. This creates an atmosphere of mutual support and multifaceted growth. However, to truly reap the benefits of this principle, we must learn to overcome our fear and develop effective communication skills. This process may require effort, but Stoicism asserts that true freedom and meaning lie within it. Rule number 6. Explore new territories, embrace exceptional situations. This Stoic principle is aimed not only at surviving in extreme situations, but actively extracting lessons and growing based on these experiences. In a world filled with changes and challenges, the ability to adapt and explore new territories becomes a key factor in our personal growth. The Stoics argue that every exceptional situation provides a unique opportunity to enrich our inner world and strengthen our resilience. The goal of this principle is to give us a chance to step beyond our comfort zone and master new territories that might remain undiscovered in normal circumstances. When faced with extreme circumstances, our problem-solving and adaptation abilities become the crucial skills that allow us not just to survive, but to thrive. This principle also inspires us to seek new knowledge and perspectives in everyday life, not limiting ourselves to established frameworks. The Stoics believe that in the constant exploration of new territories, we find an inexhaustible source of wisdom and strength. Rule number 7. Cultivate tolerance for discomfort. In a world where comfort and convenience often take precedence, the Stoics urge us to consider a different path, a path of developing tolerance for discomfort. This aspect of Stoicism suggests reevaluating our attitude towards discomfort and using it as a means to strengthen our inner resilience. In our everyday lives, we strive to avoid unpleasant situations, both physical and emotional discomfort. However, the Stoics argue that it is precisely in resisting these difficulties that the opportunity for personal growth lies. The intrigue of this principle is that it urges us not to fear challenges, but on the contrary, to seek opportunities for self-improvement in them. Cultivating tolerance for discomfort means viewing life's challenges not as obstacles but as lessons. The Stoics believe that by getting accustomed to small difficulties, we become resilient to more significant trials. In this process, we teach our minds not to react to external factors but to maintain internal harmony and resilience. By developing tolerance for discomfort, we reconsider our approach to changes and challenges, accepting them not as hostile forces but as part of life's unpredictable journey. This approach aims to teach us to see the value in every experience, even if it doesn't always bring us joy. Rule number 8. Become the leader of your life. Becoming the leader of your life is a key aspect of Stoic philosophy that invites us not just to go with the flow, but to actively shape our destiny. This rule of Stoicism asserts that true resilience is demonstrated in the ability to take responsibility for our decisions, actions, and ultimately, the direction of our lives. In a world where the influence of external factors and circumstances may seem overwhelming, the Stoics urge us to take the helm of our own boat. The essence of this approach lies in how, by becoming leaders of our lives, we not only free ourselves from a sense of helplessness, but also begin to see every challenge as an opportunity for personal growth. Resilience is not expressed here in the denial of the influence of the surrounding world, but in the ability to effectively respond to it and utilize the opportunities presented. Being leaders of our lives, we don't allow circumstances to dictate terms to us. Instead, we actively define our goals and strategies. The process of becoming the leader of your life also involves the ability to manage your inner world, emotions, thoughts, and values. This aspect of Stoicism calls us to make conscious choices and create despite external difficulties. Rule number 9, transform stress into motivation. In a world where stress and uncertainty become an integral part of our daily lives, Stoicism offers a unique perspective on how we can transform stress into a source of motivation. This aspect of Stoic philosophy invites us not to fear difficulties, but on the contrary, to see them as opportunities for personal growth and development. Stress, although often associated with negative emotions, is viewed in Stoicism as a challenge that we can leverage to our advantage. How can we transform stress into motivation? One of the key elements here is a shift in our perception, to view challenges not as obstacles but as opportunities to test ourselves and overcome. The Stoics assert that in every situation, even one that initially appears stressful, we have the power of choice, the choice of our attitude toward what is happening and our reaction to it. This choice can become a source of internal strength and motivation. We will delve into the topic of transforming stress into motivation within the context of Stoic principles, revealing how these unique philosophical tools can help us not only overcome challenges, but also use them for our personal growth. Get ready to immerse yourself in the wisdom of the Stoic approach to stress and motivation. Thank you so much for being with us today. We hope that the topic of Stoicism and stepping out of your comfort zone has captured your interest. If you have your thoughts or experiences on this subject, don't forget to share them in the comments. We'll be delighted to see you again. Subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and stay tuned for more exciting videos.